Oh, this is my 13th go at this, so let's see how it goes. It's taking a little bit to load. Took a little bit longer to load than I would have liked it to, but that's fine. And let's also hope I got the right control this time. Yep, alright, we're good. Let's get this done. Alright, so we got Crash Dash coming up for us. I'm gonna mostly try to see if I can get this hop slide near the beginning. Oh no! Yeah, alright. I have the wrong one. That's not good. I gotta fix that. Alright, let's try this again. I'm a little bit behind now, but I kind of paused the timer for like 30, it was 25 seconds I think, so. I didn't get the hop slide that I would have wanted at the start, but it's more important to me that I just don't mess up the one itself. Also, I'm slide jumping a lot just because I'm trying to get my bearings straight again. Alright. I would have liked to get a hop slide off that hill, but doesn't seem to be the case this time around. That's fine. Hey, there we go. Alright. I'll take it, I'll take it. Still 2 minutes and 6 seconds at the moment, so a little bit behind, but that's fine. Alright. I just gotta remember to take off like 25 seconds off of the like in case this clock gets messed up for some reason. I'll just remember to oh, I missed the hop slide. Yeah, but I'll just in case the clock messes up for some reason, I'll just use the elapsed time and take away 25 seconds from it because that will mess up at the beginning. That's okay. Low control mishap, that's fine. Alright. Okay, so the total, tried to get it that time, that's fine. Let's try it. There we go. First time in a while that I nailed that. Ah, I want it. I want it. I don't think that it quite saved time trying to go for the hop slide. I just wanted to see if I could do it. Okay. So I've learned from my past mistakes. I'm going straight to the pits now that I have two Aku Aku masks because I do not want the same mistake to happen like it did last time, where I just ended up losing my Aku Aku, so coming here right now. Alright. There we go. This is going good so far. It is just slightly faster when you have the Aku Aku mask out like that, but the Aku masks to boost through these enemies in particular. The weird bird enemies. Oh man, I'm missing all these hop slides on the hills. They're like the hardest ones for me, I don't know why. There we go. Alright, messed it up a little bit in the end with that last hop slide, but I'll take it. See what we got. So next up, I'm just gonna do Sonogo, and then I'm doing them in kind of a weird order, but I'm more concerned about losing my masks here. So if I go here first, then it's not a huge deal. Keep going. Alright, I'll take it. I got right on the platform with that one good puzzle. It's fine by me. Alright, yeah. There we go. This is why that's the whole reason I, came here first, because I didn't want to lose my, I didn't want to lose my Aku-Akus for the next warp room. And I know I can get through Hainate just fine without masks, but this level is a little weird with that, so. There we go. Hainate, I think, is the only one where I actually can't get, like, I can't easily get a hop slide at the end for it, but I do know that I can get a hop slide on the top of one of the platforms for it, so that's what I'm going to try to do. There it is. Alright. Not entirely sure the time, like the cooldown time for you boosting with that, but I'm sure it's fine. There we go. Yeah, so I just kind of hit the buttons rapidly rather than trying to time it or anything. It might be slightly faster if you just try to time it, but I also don't know the timing, so. And avoid the gym. There we go. And we're good. Alright, and now Whipperoo. I like this boss just because it's a huge break in the run. So I'm pretty sure that the only boss that you actually can't bring Akurakus into is Tiny Tiger. So when I get to the third warp room, I'm gonna have to set up, like, I'm gonna have a different strategy. Like, I'm gonna take care of doing Unbearable and Bear Down as the last levels I do. So, hopefully that will work out. But I'm gonna go with my normal setup that I do for Warframe 2. As long as I don't accidentally take a hit off of Whipperoo, which shouldn't happen, but whatever happens. I like that you can still bounce on him even after he does the little, his little animation at the end there. It's fun. Hi. Okay. Okay, I didn't trigger it. Go. Trying to concentrate through that last part because after I missed the first Rocker boost, it didn't start going well. I had to focus to get through this next part. And yeah, eel deal done. That's good. Now that that's over and I have no Rocker, it's just time to go to Crash Dash. This is gonna be an interesting level. I'm gonna try to go for a hop slide near the beginning, like I was gonna try to do for Crash Dash until my controller messed up. So, nope. All right, that's fine. We're just gonna go through it then. It's a little bit faster if I do nail the hop slide, but I didn't quite get it, so I'm just gonna have to take a little bit slower for this first part. Hello. Hello, spider. I'm thinking of maybe doing a 100% one soon, but it's gonna take a lot of, like, it's gonna be a really long run. Like, you thought these ones took about an hour, that's pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty long, but this is about like a half hour longer just because of the gyms and how they're set up, so I don't know, what do you think? Oops, whoops. Oof. I always hit that mine. I always hit that mine. There is no... Oh, he might hit this mine. Nah, I'm always gonna hit that mine. It always ends up with mine. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta remember that if you, like, spin on it, it does that. It's so weird. It's not ideal for that to happen, but sometimes you just kind of have to. But hopefully I can nail this. that's fine. It's a little hard to maneuver around if you even get the hop slide in that last warp room, so maybe it's ideal if I just don't. Specifically just because there's ice in there for some reason. Barrett. Okay. Here we go. I'm fine with the bear levels for the most part. It's just that when you're trying to go through with bear down, which is the second one, kind of the last one in any percent, it's rough. There's just a lot. Wow. Okay. Well, I missed the checkpoint, and I didn't go through it as quickly as I would hope, but should be fine. I think I can get to this checkpoint. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're fine. It's always a worry when you miss a checkpoint in these levels, because not in this level. It's not a huge deal in this one, but it's mild inconvenience. Especially in Bear Down. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt a hop slide on this because it's actually really difficult to get because it's much higher up. It's possible, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I just simply can't do it. So I gotta stick with, I don't know. Yeah, I'll check it out, I guess, but... air crash. Are you talking about the one that I saw, I think I remember seeing you do it on Snowbell or something like that. Oh my goodness. I can't seem to get past this first platform. I shouldn't be having trouble with this. I was practicing this level all day, and that should definitely not be one of my issues. Oh well, that's fine. Oh man, I just realized how much of a pain 100% is going to be, because I just realized that I'm going to have to go through this entire level, finish the death route with the crystal, and then after I do that, I'm gonna have to death abuse and just quickly get back to that little beginning secret entrance, because it's kind of part of 100%, so it's mandatory to do that. Oh no. Okay. I always seem to forget that if you do if you do a weird, if you do a unboosted jump off that ramp, sometimes you'll land right on the fence and that'll actually save a lot of time. Other times you'll just fall flat and you won't even make it past the fence. So this is gonna be a fun level. Simply just because of all the strats involved in it. Specifically, I like this part, where you can just glitch high jump. Sometimes you can land right on the platform, which is really nice. And this is why I have two aqua-walkers. You see, it's nice when the pillars don't try to crush you, you know? Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to make it. That's fine. There's an Akuraku near the end. That's... As long as I can get out of here with 2, I should be fine. There we go. There's the Akuraku I needed. no hop slide. No hop slide, that's fine. Again, not easy doing the hop slide on some of the end tunnels. First warp room, the only one level in that it's hard to get it off of is the is Hang 8 because it's so low, but every other one you can get it off pretty easily. Hopefully it stops right here, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright. And this time I will not run into the knives because I made that mistake before. Okay, and this is the only real part of the fight that gives me concern when he starts throwing the knives. Because it's not even the knife throw that concerns me, it's the fact that if I have to run back, he'll, mess me up. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. But hey, I made it, there we go. That was a little scary, but that's fine. I almost missed the cycle and I would have had to redo that whole, third part again. But that's fine. What's next? I'm pretty sure sewer later is the next one. Yeah. Because I'm actually not going to take any Akurakus into the fourth warp room. I can't because Tiny Tiger actually takes them away, I found out, so. I'm going to use them here, in plant food, and, whatever the other level is. Okay. That was a little scary. That was also quite scary. Okay, that's fine. I gotta back up. Okay. Man, this level's going swimmingly. And I still have the Akuraku over here to get through this part. This is awesome. It's going really well. That was really good. Like, that was probably like the best one I had on that level. I guess I'll do Ruination now, because it's the only one that I can think of that I'll need double Akurakus for, but it's not even really necessary, so. Yeah, the rest of this weapon's just like, whatever. Go. Always the tricky jump. There we go. That's all. That's all. Specifically trying to get those hop slides. I mean, not hop slides. Hop slides. That's not hop slides. That's a glitch slide. What am I talking about? Honestly, this level is... It doesn't matter whether I lose the Akurakus or not, because really, there's not... Both levels, I don't need Akurakus. It'd be nice if I could keep them for... what's it called? If I could keep them for unbearable, but that looks like it's not going to be the case. Yeah. Okay, so all we have left is... So I'm going to go ahead and do bear down first, and then... Oops! Didn't need the belly buff there. That's okay. But yeah, I'm going to do bear down because I have no Akurakus. If I did keep an Akuraku, I would have just gone to unbearable, I guess, because, you know, it lets you keep Akurakus. It's not really necessary, but it's there if I need it, so. But in this case, we're just gonna go to bear down. I wish this level wasn't a pain. Like, as much as a pain as it should be, because it's just those ice guys that are such a irritation in these levels. So, yeah. Let's make a notice. Nope! That's a no! Okay, well, I'll have to take it slow. There we go. If you, do, like, if you do the bear glitch high jump, which is this, it is possible just to jump over that first guy right away, but it's not easy. And I thought he was gonna drop it. He didn't drop it. See what I'm talking about? I didn't take any deaths on there, but here I am. Here I am taking... I think this is already my second death on this level. Yeah, I'll give like a little show, I'll give a little show off. I can show you how to do it if you need me to. Most of it is going to involve a lot more than you would think, because it's a little tricky. I don't exactly like have any way to easily show off what I'm doing right now, because it's a lot easier if you could like see what the button inputs are for one, but at the same time, I know it's not always easy, so. Ah, I had it, but I got stuck on the side right there. I will show you a little bit of Hobslide at the end. I did it on my last speedrun, but I'll show you a little bit more in depth, like in this one. So, yeah. Just think of right now. It's not too important right at the moment, but just think at the moment that, hey, I need to slide spin, jump onto a platform just barely, and then continue a slide spin chain. Like, that's... Just keep that little thought in your head for right now. Ooh, that was close. That's okay. Don't, you know, it took me, like, just to try to get one hop slide in, that took me about, like, 2 days to finally learn how to do it. And now I can barely get it consistently after, like, a week. And I still miss a lot of hop slides, so. It's a hard trick, trust me on that one. It's only one that you should go for if you know you can get it. I would suggest your best bet if you want to like start learning how to do it, go to Turtle Woods and either practice on the beginning tunnel or the ending tunnel, because those are like the two easiest spots that I know to start practicing with hop slides. And if you need if you want someone who can actually teach you like the button inputs, I would suggest just kind of search up hop slide tutorials, because and you gotta remember that it's gotta be a certain platform or a hill has to be at the right height, because if it's not, you won't be able to get it. So if it's too low, you won't be able to jump low enough to get it. If it's too high, you won't be able to jump high enough with the slide spin to do it. So just keep that in mind. And I'm not too worried. Like, I did find out that not to bring Akurakus into this fight because he takes them away anyway. So I just kind of use them for damage boosting in levels like Sewer later, stuff like that. Yeah, if you want to try to get that hop slide down, just keep practicing on Turtle Woods. It took me forever to try to even get the trick done. It's definitely going to, definitely be a while until you can even get a hop slide down, and then once you do get that hop slide down, it's going to be even harder to keep the chain going. Oh wow, they actually gave... This is the first time, I think, in like 5... Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to, hopefully, like, maybe at some point I'm gonna give, like, a small little tutorial on hop slides. Because, I mean, there's not a lot of people who would even think about doing stuff like this, but at the same time, if you're gonna speedrun this game, you kind of have to at least have some knowledge with hop sliding. And this is definitely, like, the longest workroom, by the way. Like, no questions asked. Wow. I didn't even get the hop slide off that. I'm kind of disappointed. That's fine. Nope. You can hop slide off of these bees, and I did it one time. One time before. And every single other time that I've tried to do it, I've just failed miserably. It's disappointing, honestly. But that's fine. I'll just, go through this as if I had no knowledge of hop slides. Or, you know, the fact that you could... Oh, that's good. Let's try it again. Yeah, just don't worry, you'll get the hang of it as, like, it's all muscle memory when it comes to the hop slide. As soon as you start getting, like, the pattern down, it's, like, as soon as you start getting the pattern down, it's so much easier, trust me on that. It's just it's just a little tough when you start out, so. And like another thing with these levels, as long as you slide spin or you spin before you actually reach, like, hit the ground on these levels, you actually won't dig into the dirt. Which is nice, because digging into the dirt kind of wastes time. Like, right there, I just accidentally dug into the dirt. Oh, wow. I didn't get the hop slide there. That's actually kind of surprising. That's one of the usual places that I do get one. Okay. So now I'm gonna do... I think I should do Ruination first. I was gonna do Digging Out, but Ruination has some of the hardest tricks. Specifically trying to glitch high jump from each platform. But at the same time, if I can pull it off right, it'll be good. If I don't, at least I don't want to lose Akurakus that I brought in from digging in. So. Just grab this just in case. This is usually where I just kind of mess up because simply I'm not paying attention to the fire. Gotta wait a little bit. There we go. And yeah, I might actually do some more Mortal Kombat Extremes, and I might actually use my mic. I usually don't use my mic because I don't want the other guy, like I don't want whoever is I'm playing against hearing me, so. And hey, I got first try. That's a first. I usually mess it up at least once, but I'll take it. And I forgot that this thing was here, but I'll just use it because why not? All right. I'm surprised I actually got. My plan was to actually get 2 Akurakus from digging it, but I got through that on my I got through the pillars on my first try, which was really surprising. So I can go straight to Cold Hard Crash, and I guess just hope that I don't mess up while I'm in there. Whoa, camera, please, thank you. That was weird. Oh well. No harm done. Alright. So this is gonna be a really, like, this is, I said it before, I'll say it again, this is gonna be like one of the most important levels in this run. Because if I don't get through the death route, then this is gonna be a very long level. Like, so long, it's not even worth, like, I'll just have wasted so much time. But at the same time, if it goes well, then I would have saved a decent, like, minute and a half just on this level. Alright, just gonna take this because I want to get through this first part without any mistakes on the death route. Alright, there we go, okay. I gotta go quickly, because I should be able to save so much time as long as I can get through this nitro part. And there we go. That's amazing. That right there just saved me so much time. I usually end up accidentally falling to my death, having to go through the death route again, or just go through the normal level because I don't have the Akurakus. But this is looking really good. I would damage boost, but I actually do want to try to hold on to these for a little bit. There we go. Alright. We're already 3 levels into this. We're not even at the 40-minute mark. That's crazy. Yeah, and usually I actually do use the timer in the top left to try to keep track, but at the same time, some minor, like, mistakes will happen that for example, my PS4 might just stop completely. I might be using the wrong controller like I did at the beginning of this one, which I'm using a different timer, and in case that doesn't go well, I'm just gonna instead save. I don't know why I thought I could do that. But yeah, I'm going to take off, I think, 25 seconds just because my controller died as I started doing Crash Dash. So, I gotta fix that. And also, this is the first time, I've ever gotten 2 invincibility boosts in this level. This is incredible. I can just dash right through all these electric gates, all these flowers, this tiki guy who, you know, wasn't really that much of a pain, but now he's even less of a pain, which is awesome. It's supposedly easier to hop slide off of these smaller beehives, but I've never been able to do it. Maybe that's just because I'm bad with hop slides, and that's most definitely true, but... Oh, you... Alright, that's fine. That's really not bad. It's not a huge loss of time. I would have just liked it if I kept that off Karaku, because it would have made hating out a little bit easier for me, but at the same time, it's not a big deal. Wow, I did an accidental high jump there. That's fine. I've been saying that's fine a lot, haven't I? Aw, no. I accidentally hit the mine. That's fine. We'll just, I'll have to improvise for painting out, because that's actually gonna be a pretty rough level. This might be the thing that makes me lose a lot of my time. Yeah, I know how to do it in the original. It's actually, like, it's a lot easier to go really quick in those games. But in this game, hop slides are kind of the big thing you have to do. Because, you know, it's the insane trilogy. You gotta do it. And this is kind of like, this right here is kind of like the big part why I was hoping to at least bring an Akuraku in. But it just saves like 5 seconds maybe. Okay, let's see if I can make past the sky. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna make it past this guy. I didn't quite beat his cycle, but that's fine. The thing that's really, the thing that makes this level really neat is that if you do manage to bring in Akurakus into this level, then that's really good, because you can take that Akuraku mask that I just picked up, and you can do one of two things. You could just dash across these ceiling parts, because you actually climb faster, go faster when you're in the climbing sections with these, or you can just run straight across the ground where there's lava down there, or fire pipes. Whatever. There we go. Oh yes! I'm so glad you brought up Jordy. He's definitely one of my favorite speedrunners. I've seen him do a lot of speedruns specifically for Crash 1, and that wasn't really my style, but at the same time, he's really good at it. Really good, in the point where he holds so many world records for time trial in Crash 1. And supposedly, he's also gotten a lot of world records recently in some of the Speedway levels in the Reignited trilogy, which is really cool. I'm happy to see people actually do, speed type things in that game, because I don't see that a lot. Yeah, here's the thing. It's not necessarily you spinning into the nitro or the TNT that really does the damage to you. It's more the explosion. So if you're able to go through, like, get away from the explosion in time, then you don't take damage. That's most likely what is like. At least for the TNT. I'm not sure about the Nitro. Like, the TNT, I definitely know that that's the case because I've done it before. But as for the Nitro, it's a little iffy. It's preferred to bring at least one Aku Aku in here because it's not even the fact that this thing is hard, but it's more so that the last phase, where he starts firing this green laser, actually takes up a lot of time if you miss it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I might start trying to do Crash 1, but I'm more of a Crash 2 person. And the Insane Trilogy is definitely built onto that with the whole hop slide mechanic, the fact that a lot of the bosses have changed, like the whole meta around trying to get around engine in this game is a lot different. And I mean, they did, like, I still hate it. I still hate the Cortex boss fight, but it is slightly harder. And I say slightly harder just because he's a little bit faster and or the jetpack you ride is slower, but it's still the same old Cortex fight that everyone absolutely hates. No. I thought he was gonna go on the left side, I swear, but he went to the middle for some reason. But this is real. I'm making really good time. This is great. These last 5 levels are really just mostly, can you get through them without dying, pretty much. It's not necessarily jetpack levels that are a pain, but Night Fight, Piston Away, and especially Spaced Out are huge pains. Night Fight's kind of a pain because the whole level's in the dark and I haven't memorized everything with it, so it's slightly difficult. Piston Away, it's just kind of like the introduction thing with these stupid tentacle enemies with the broken hitboxes, and then Spaced Out just adds on to it. It gets it just gets worse from there, so. Like, it's just, I don't know how speedrunners do it. I don't know how they get around these stupid tentacle things. Maybe they kill them, maybe, but for me, it's just kill them. Like, either jump over them or kill them if their tentacles are up. Because I cannot handle these guys at all. Like, look at that. What, okay. You see what I'm talking about? It's just, come on. I swear, I'm pretty sure that I spun into him when his tentacles went up, but the game was like, huh, no, you don't get a say in this at all. And hit that, please, thank you. Okay, and I have learned a little bit from my mistakes. I do believe it is slightly faster to go through the death route on the Piston Away, but only if you do it in one go. And I'm not confident. Like, I'm not confident enough to do that yet, so I'm just gonna go through the normal way. It's weird, because this is one of the few piston elevator things in the game that actually you can't finish high jump to get to the top easier, so. Here we go, okay. I got through Piston Away surprisingly faster than I expected. We're still under 50 minutes. Usually around this point, I'm like at 52 minutes, and it's like, oh man, I'm not gonna make it. But this is going great. This is going amazing. As long as there isn't any major deaths, or I don't mess up on the jetpack levels, which I have done in the past, it should go fine. And yeah, I still gotta remember to take off 25 seconds off for whatever the elapsed time is, because I had to stop the gameplay for a bit while I got a different controller, because the one I had was dead, so... Oops. My mistake. Also, that box... Did you see that, nitro box with 2 normal boxes stacked on top of each other? That's so like, that specific thing has screwed so many 100% runners, just because it's in a horrible position. It's right up on the right side, which doesn't seem like a bad thing, but there's like a thing directly above it, so you have to jump on it perfectly. And if you miss it, you take damage from the nitro box, and usually kill yourself. So, yikes. I'm taking a lot of evasive maneuvers specifically for the, so I can bring this into spaced out. But yeah, this is going great. Now, Piston Away is actually going to be the longest of the levels. So I actually won't be surprised if I don't, like, get through this fast enough for the personal best. But if I can get through this in one go, I should be set for personal best. I don't know. Something that disappoints me, honestly, in this level, is that this is the only level that the, you might know what I'm talking about, the, special, 5-gym death route, or whatever it's called, where all the gyms get used. That's the only place that you can that has the purple gym. Which sucks, because I wish that there was more places that the purple gym had its own separate platform. And I'm so glad I got that checkpoint right before I died. Oh no, I mistimed it. I mistimed it. That's okay. Geez. Oh my god, let's go. Oh man, this is amazing. I got one singular death right after a checkpoint in that level. That's incredible. So far, so good. 2 jetpack levels. Cortex. Here we go. I would have liked to have kept that Aku Aku in that level, because that would have actually made pack attack a lot easier. But considering I had to lose it for damage boosting in that level, I'm fine with it. This is looking like a good one. I'm gonna be very careful going through here, because I need to try to get this. Okay. I didn't think I touched it. That's fine. We'll just do it again. Oh. Oh no. I hope this isn't the thing that makes me lose all my time. Just losing in the jetpack level. That's fine. I just gotta be very careful going through this part. Like, that was my main concern going through that part, but I kept dying after that, so. Oh man, this is gonna be a little dicey. Edging right through that. Beast, that's great. I'm gonna hold on to this Aqua Rock because I really need it. Specifically for this last part coming up. Alright, cool. That's the only reason I had that Aku Aku anyway. It's gonna be really close. Because, I mean, this is the shortest jetpack level coming up. And if this goes well, I could personal best. But if it doesn't, then I think I would have just... I'll have to take another shot at another day for the personal best, but let's see. As long as this level goes well. I had to hit that. I didn't want to end up dying and losing a lot of time, so... Wait. There we go. So far, so good. The scientist was very nice to me. Oh my goodness, this is it. That's it. It's done. Almost done. The timer's right now at 57:15. So I have 1.5 minutes to beat Cortex. I think I can do it. Come on, give this to me. Personal best, let's do it. Just don't choke on this fight. If you can call it a fight, that is. Come on, buddy. Personal best, here I come. And... time! Whew. Let's go. What is the timer? 58? What was it? Hey, that's awesome. 58. I got 58.15. That's incredible. Let's go. Personal best. 58.15. Great time. That's awesome. Personal best. Yeah! I haven't had personal best in like a week. It's been 59:20 for so long. I'm so happy about this. Let's go. Alright. So 58:15. That's a great time. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go back down here and show you, I'm going to show you the two spots that I was talking about Spider-Man that you can do some practices for hop sliding on. So the first big spot that is definitely really good for you to try out hop sliding is right here. Because it's a little tricky, but only in the sense that you have to kind of turn yourself when you do it. I actually do use this specific jump to try to get a hop slide at the start in this level for normal ones, but it's not always easy. This is actually like one of the hardest ones to get it on. But yeah, and all that's left I get, and I'll quickly show you the other spot, and then I'll just stop the broadcast right there. Just gonna quickly get to the end level because that's where it is. This can be done on any of the end platforms, really it can, but it's specifically easier to do on this one just because it's a early level. So you got the exit that's really easy to get the hop slide off of for practice. You also have the ending, which is a lot easier in my opinion. Like you can just see how easy it is to get the hop slide. The hardest part really is trying to keep it going that way. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I got for the stream. I'm happy I got the personal best off of it. 58-15, that's really good. But yeah. Yeah, Spider, just keep practicing them hop slides. You'll get the hang of it sooner or later. I still have a lot of trouble with them, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Definitely, like, I really do suggest you practice on the ending gate of Turtle Woods and the entrance gate for Turtle Woods. On level 4, oh, you want me to quickly show it up in the pits? I can do that real quick. I got a little bit of time, that's fine. The pits is kind of a special case, because this is a big part in the run, because you kind of need 2 Akurakus to go in here. So you can try to hop slide through most of them, but you can do a hop slide off of these, but it's really not recommended because there's a pit right here, so don't try it. Try this. This is definitely an easier spot to get a hop slide off of. I mean, I'm pretty bad at getting the ones off the hills, but you know, that's the spot you can practice. Most of the hills you can do it off of, but I'm gonna see if I can get off this one real quick. Nope. I'll just keep trying on every hill I come to, because any hill you see, you can do it on. I'm pretty sure this is one of the easier hills to get it off of. I keep mistiming my... There it is. There it is. I'm actually going to kill this board, like, take out this board real quick to show you just how far you can take this if you have invincibility. I'll just quick, yeah, this is crazy. Well, you can take it farther than that, but you get the idea. So, I will say one more thing for this. Just remember to try go for the slide spin. Practice change your slide spins, where you do slide spin, and while you're still spinning, do another slide. Like I inputted the slide as I was still spinning, and just keep continuing that chain. And along with that, try doing it with what you can hopefully figure out when you're doing hop slides. I kind of dropped it right there, but you can take it like up to here before you have to stop. And yeah. It is a little tricky, but that's the whole reason why it's such a good trick in speedrunning, because it's difficult, but really helpful. So yeah. Let me try it off of this hill real quick. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. Just take my word for it. You'll have to practice a lot before you even think about trying to use it in speedrunning. So. Oh goodness. I'm usually able to get this kill, but I can't right now. I should be able to pull it off. Nope. Let's try it. I'll try it one more time and then I'll call it a day on the stream. Nope. Alright. Alright. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time watching the speedrun. I'm really happy I managed to get I'm really happy I managed to get a personal best on it, but you know. Yeah, have a good day. I hope that you enjoy yourself. I'm just gonna do one last little hop slide off of this exit gate to finish it off. As long as you can, this is one of the few ones where you can like maximize your jump out to actually get the hop slide in. So. Oh goodness. I'm choking hard. Yeah. Hello, Forrest. Yeah, you're a little bit late. I'm actually just about to finish this stream. We already finished the speed one, so yeah, sorry about that. You kinda missed it. But on the bright side, I did get a personal best, 58:15. My previous one was 59:20, so that was a huge improvement, so I hope you guys have a good day. Sorry for the ones who kind of joined in late, but yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have a good night.